I have no idea where the time has gone. Done it. This willow one has completely sold out. I'm going to Queenstown. A whole bunch of patches here with bits and bobs. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sav and this is the Matchy Lab YouTube channel, all the behind the scenes of my small business Matchy Australia. We are vlogging today because we have some pre-orders to fulfill. If you are unfamiliar with my process of everything, essentially I design a print, I put some illustrations onto my website for customers to take a look at and pre-order if you definitely want to get in, because I only order a limited amount of fabric, and then they arrive in my studio and then I make up all of the pre-orders and then get ready to launch to the general public. It's a lot. I'm still working on my process, but for now that is what works for me and that is what I'm doing. So essentially we have some pre-orders to fulfill alongside the new prints. We also had a restock of chocolate gingham because that one sells out all the time. So essentially, let's just get straight into sewing. I like to do all of this in small batches. I just find it's way more manageable and better on the mental load. So I have one order that I forgot to process yesterday. I'm just going to do that now and print off the packing slip. I obviously don't want to show you guys the address, but now that that's all printed, I can go and pack it up. So this is a Ken bubble bucket, which is our brand new brown and cream polka dot. As I mentioned before, I really like separating my orders into little bundles so I can fulfill them within the day as opposed to spreading out the production time. I just feel like this gets things done a lot quicker, particularly because everything at the moment is pretty much made to order and I'm going by a 1 to 2 day production time. These orders right here are what we're going to be making together. There is 7 orders in total and 25 products, so let's get started. We got our delivery of chocolate gingham, which is also really exciting. I've just realized I'm actually not going to do this 7th order because it's actually a pickup order for my sister, and she messaged me this morning wanting to change the print. And this is the 2nd time she's changed it. So I'm gonna put that one to the side and on pause until she 100% decides. So this leaves us with all the products for our 6 orders in total, and I'm going to cut out some wadding and attach the wadding to the material, and then we can start quilting and assembly. Mum has recently helped me out by organizing all of my bookmarks, and out of like the hundreds she has put together, there's not any Wilbur bookmarks put into these. So I have to put together a bookmark. I'm either just blind or we've both missed them, but that's fine. They just go on like that and in the clear package. These are the 3 we are putting in this order, and they've also got a Teddy Valentine sticker and a cookie plate sticker. We're well into the afternoon now and these ones are finished. I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of a stock take. This really shouldn't take me long because I don't have much to count. Okay, so that was the Kindle cases. Now I'm going to do the pajamas. But I do have some really exciting updates because I am going to New Zealand at the end of the month. If you've watched some previous vlogs, I did mention that I was going to New Zealand this year and I wanted to show you guys all the like travel and stuff like that and the content that goes in behind that. So I will be starting on some New Zealand content, hopefully from next week, if not the week before, but I'm thinking of doing Pack With Me for New Zealand and then obviously the travel vlog. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see that is more travel slash like New Zealand content. I'm going to Queenstown exclusively, which is on the South Island, and I have already been there 2 or 3 times. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite places in the whole entire world. I'm very seasoned with where I like going, but this time I get to show my partner Josh all of the places because he only went when he was a really wee little tot and he hasn't been as an adult. So I'm really excited to show him all of my favorite places and show him around Queenstown, as well as celebrating my best friend getting married to the absolute love of her life, which I'm really, really excited for. I also don't have a dress for that yet, so I need to probably get onto that ASAP. But that just puts the pressure on getting these pre-orders out. I'm kind of not really talking about new stuff because I just need to get these pre-orders sewn and ready and prepped the studio, because I will have to shut the studio for the week that I am away, because obviously I'm just me working. I am getting my mum to come down midway through the stay and she's going to pack any orders that are already existing products. So that is the pajamas and the hardcover Kindle cases, the stickers and the bookmarks. Anything aside from that will have to wait until I am back and able to sew it up and send it out. I have an update on the tote bag and it's kind of a sad update. I don't think I'm going to be able to produce these bags yet. Let me just like start from the beginning. I wanted to do these canvas bags that is like the ultimate hobby girl bag, but I wanted to differentiate myself from other tote bags on the market and use a really, really high quality canvas. And that is what I have sourced. So I've got the high quality canvas material. It is very, very thick. It is over double the traditional thickness for canvas bags. In order to do that, I really need a specialized machine to be able to get down and finish off the corners. I cannot do that on my sewing machine because I have a flatbed sewing machine. So I need another sewing machine because I can't flatten out this canvas and sew unless I have tried it multiple times, and I can flatten it out like this and kind of sew in there, but the chances of the canvas like slipping and sliding, I might have to use like a canvas glue or something like that, which I don't really want to do because glue seeps out the sides over time. It's just incredibly difficult to sew. I either can do like two options. I don't have the budget to upgrade the machine for no reason, because I'm only going to be upgrading the machine and buying a new machine if we want this canvas bag, because that is all that machine is going to do for my business. It's going to just make the canvas bag. So I either upgrade the machine and run like a pre-order kind of interest where I get people to sign up for like an interest gauge thing just to like see, and you have to be really serious that yes, when this launches, I am going to purchase this bag so I can understand how many people actually want it. Or yeah, I just completely scrap the idea altogether. I would love your opinion on what you think I should do and if I should persist with something like this. I love my quilted bags, so I'm happy to just stick with making quilted bags, but I do think something like this would be so, so adorable. I really don't want to give up on this tote bag idea, the canvas tote bag idea. So I'm going to go to the warehouse today. I'm going to recap. I have like a lot of sewing I need to catch up on, so I'm going to do that as well. But I'm going to try another design for this tote bag, because the reason that it's not working is because I'm trying to do a specific like design with the corners of the tote where it flips, and then it's like I need a specialized machine to get in, blah blah blah. I've spoken about it before, but what I'm thinking is if I do something a little bit more matchy, which is like more like in line with my already quilted tote bags, I should be able to use my like normal machine. So I have some faith, I have some hope, and we're going to try it out together today. And yeah, hopefully it's going to come together. Because I really want a canvas tote bag in the lineup. I really, really like this canvas. So I'm going to give it a go, and yeah, we'll see what happens. I've done it. I have actually done it. Look at that. Look at this bag. This is my dream canvas tote bag. I initially thought I wanted to do a French seam. The sheer thickness of this bag, I don't know what a French seam is gonna look like. Like if I do a French seam, I'm gonna probably want this to come up a little bit more, because that's essentially you've lost all of that pattern down the bottom if I do a French seam. But I'm really, really, really happy with that. It sits on its own, so it's not gonna roll around everywhere. All right, I'm gonna make a zipper top. I don't know if I make another one or I make a zipper top. I want this to be very basic. Like this is my affordable Matchy bag, like super basic, but the quality is there. So I don't wanna add a million bells and whistles, especially for launch, because like, I get a bit ticked off with those like side things that go onto travel bags, because unless it's an airport bag and I'm advertising it, like this is more for every day, and you can always just hook your sleeve, like your straps over your suitcase. What is more priority to me is a zipper close option. I've done it. I'm very thankful, and I don't have to get a new machine. Well, this is the medium size with long straps. So you can get this size with short straps, large and small. Good morning, everyone. We are like approaching day 3 or 4 of nearly 12-hour days sewing. So I have actually chosen to potentially stay overnight or stay at my sister's tonight to get a whole bunch of sewing done because I am falling behind. It's a lot. I'll show you guys what I finished yesterday and what I'm up to. We have all of these here, train cases, tote bags, and then we have a whole bunch of pouches here with bits and bobs in between. And I haven't started on these 6 tote bags that I need to make today and have them finished by today. So wish me luck. We're just gonna tackle it. I made some breakfast and get through it as best we can. I have no idea where the time has gone. I have been sewing all day. It is literally like into the evening. It's about 6:20. I'm still at the warehouse. I've just finished the batch of orders I showed you this morning. It would have been. I'm so tired, but I'm packing up this order. It's got a train case in the patchwork and the chocolate gingham. And then we've got chocolate gingham bubble bucket and e-reader sleeve and a chocolate gingham tote. I'm getting a little like nervous because it's eerie outside. It's really dark. I am going to be staying at my sister's house tonight so I can get an early start tomorrow morning and not have to drive back to Brisbane. But not gonna lie, I'm fading really quick. I have already had my sustenance, so my snacks, and my Coke no sugar. So I might have to have like a cup of tea or something, but I fear that might put me to sleep. I actually have to make an order for my sister before I leave as well, so I might be here for a really long time. I do have some bad news regarding my sewing machine. I fear it is like stuffing up. I don't know if it's user error. I am a little bit nervous because I have on hold a like walking foot machine, which I thought might be solving the issue, but I really hope it doesn't mean the machine is out of action. Okay, that one is now packed up. So that makes all of those 3 orders all ready to go. And now I have to start on the other ones. I think there's 6 tote bags in total. I'm not sure how much I'll get done. I really need to just do a quick reset of the space. Okay, I'm leaving the warehouse now. I finished off the last 2 bags that I needed to do. I then took a shower, washed my face, and now I'm heading to my sister's house and I'll spend the night there. But yeah, feeling really tired. I'm not too happy that I didn't get everything done. Positive thing is I can get here super early in the morning, which I'm going to aim to do. So I'll check back in with you guys then. Good morning, guys. We are back. We are back for day I don't even know what day it's been of doing so many hours of sewing. My pile of orders are here, and I'm going to start on everything but the tote bags first, and then I'm going to get into the tote bags. I think there's 5 tote bags in total, maybe 4. I'll need to double check. I've also got a few other orders that need to be completed. We can maybe see the light at the end of the tunnel and actually get some other work done, like creating content, creating the other bags for photos and things like that. I've got a coffee, I've just had some breakfast, and yeah, it's kind of nice being here nice and early. I also have a few rejects that I'm thinking about doing a drop of mystery boxes again. We've got a laptop sleeve and hair tools pouch. Good morning guys, and happy whatever day it is, whatever time you're watching this. I hope you're so well. I'm really sorry for the lack of vlog over the last fortnight. I have some exciting updates to do with Matchy. Number one is I've been working on some new bags and some new products that are really cool, and I'm really excited to get stuck into the prototyping phase of making them and getting them ready. And then the other exciting thing is the Kindle case, hardcover Kindle case in the 7-inch has completely sold out, which is really exciting. Yeah, I'm just really happy that you guys are loving the Kindle cases. I have also been getting a few requests for Kobo cases, hardcover Kobo cases. They were always in the works to eventually come if you guys liked the Kindle cases, but of course they weren't a priority because I think for every 10 Kindle cases I sell, I might sell 1 Kobo case. So I'm not too sure how many people actually have a Kobo, but I've come to learn that there's not too many Kobo cases, cute Kobo cases. So I'm happy to fill that gap. 6 tote bags on the production line at the moment, and they should all be finished by this morning before lunch. I hope they are, because they really need to be finished. And pretty much 5 of them are for one customer and 1 of them is for another customer. So yes, I'm going in to finish that off today. All right, let's go in the studio and start sewing. Okay, all of the tote bags are now complete, so I'm going to pack it up. This is by far the most amount of tote bags I'm sending to one customer at a time. So I'm just going to put my swing tags on the zipper, and then we can pack them up and get them sent off. There's 2 chocolate ones going to the one customer alongside this willow one and poppy polka dot one and this rose one here. Perfect, so I'm going to pack them up right now.